That's right, people. That's right, people. It's time. It's time. It's 9 o'clock. That means once I figure out how to watch my own stream on Twitch, I can start playing. There we go. This is a good one. I'm happy to have this one for you tonight, guys. So we're playing Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. This came out in 1993. The brainchild behind it, as far as I understand, is a woman by the name of Jane Jensen. She had previously worked on King's Quest VI, Police Quest III, just to name a couple. She's real big. She did a whole bunch of games. She worked on all sorts of shit. Pretty impressive woman. So Gabriel Knight, this is like a mystery of some type. I've actually never played this game, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to go in. I don't know what we're going into. But it'll be fun. We'll figure it out together. Get our way through this. As usual, we're following all the games, all the rules of playing these old games. We have our notebook. As you can see, I already took notes from earlier, so I can do a nice lead-in. We have our pen. And as usual, it's a 2-drink minimum. Tonight, again, we're drinking Truly's. I have to work tomorrow, so I can't get too loaded, and Truly's is perfect for that. We're starting with the black cherry lemonade flavor. Ah, delicious. Sponsor me. Okay. So if all goes well, we're going to have some, if this is the version of the game I think I'm playing, we are going to have some amazing guest stars tonight. You will recognize the voice of Gabriel Knight himself as the voice of Tim Curry. Who else we got here? A Detective Mosley is played by one Mark Hamill. Grace is played by Leah Remini. And Dr. John is played by Michael Dorn. Some big names on the stream tonight. But so we don't miss anything, so we know what's going on. We're all on the same page. We're going to start with the intro. Oh, and already it's looking good. It's getting spooky. We got people burning. And then she turned into a jaguar and dropped something. Well, that seems important. I'm loving the lack of sound. Like just a little. What the creepy, flashy shit is that? Gabriel Knight Development. Oh, here's some names. Some people's names. What's up, young guys? How you doing? Yeah, like I said, there you go. Jane Jensen. I had that name pegged. Oh, we're playing a spooky one tonight, young guns. I'm glad you could tune in. There's witch burning involved. All sorts of stuff. Wow, man, look. Some sort of conquistador. Wonder if I should be writing any of this shit down. It's going to be a spooky one. Robert Holmes is responsible for all this beautiful music we're listening to. It's going to be weird as I'm going to see a name of somebody I worked with at some point. But this... Nope, we just got started. This is, I'm running the intro right now. Grooving out on this music. Lead QA, Judy Kreitz. Whoever that is, I love that woman. I'm going to contact that woman. Look at these other names. Yeah, Matt Janisi, John Ratcliffe, QA. I don't know those people. I'm gonna reach out to Miss Kreitz. Featuring the voices of. This is what I'm hoping to hear. Hoping to see good stuff. Look, Tim Curry. We got Tim Curry on tonight. Mark Hamill. I don't know who Virginia Capers is, but her name sounds familiar. Michael Dorn. That's Worf, if you've ever seen Star Trek. Rocky Carroll. Why is this? I think Jim Cummings. There it is, Jim Cummings. That is the voice of Winnie the fucking Pooh and Tigger. So some absolutely amazing voices. This is going to be fun if the game ever starts, but we're not skipping credits because these people all worked hard on this. And they deserve the 5 minutes of... Okay, here we go. Day 1. Starting off strong. I dreamt of blood upon the shore of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin. Oh, that's creepy. Hello, everybody in the chat. You coming on just in time, day 1? I don't know if am I supposed to click something here. Looks like it. I hope that's me and somebody didn't just steal my newspaper.
Mm-hmm. I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita?
Speak, Tim Curry.
Gabriel is allowed. Oh, I mean, he's out. Yeah, if he ever comes back, I'll tell him. You
Just
know,
get some coffee.
do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Sure. Bye-bye. Good morning. The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah.
Gee, you're lively.
There's Tim Curry's pre-coffee grunt.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
I'm sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came through.
Really? Great.
I can't wait to see what
It's like
criminal
Tim
rights you
Curry.
violate with this one.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo references for you. Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You?
Writing
Give
it
me a
down.
break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. Well, if you need any more research,
Wow.
just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
All right. So now we have control. Okay, so it's let's see. First, let's see if we can get some dang subtitles. No, no, maybe that one. No. Yeah, there we go. So that'll help. So it looks like I got move. Yeah. So we got move. Yeah, so I'm just cycling through all of these icons here. So we've got move. I'm assuming this is look.
Here is original. Gabriel finds its charm. All right, all right. He can't afford to replace it.
Okay.
Today's newspaper is on the counter. The magnifying glass is a handy. There's a
Okay.
color TV on the counter.
I'm liking this Virginia
This
Capers
is
voice.
for book repair work. Cute gargoyle, eh? Under the window are reference
Okay.
books, dictionaries, foreign language dictionaries, quotation books, and others. Gabriel borrows them often when he's writing. Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather. Grace keeps her art supplies here.
Okay, so.
It's an ashtray.
Oh, that's now we know what that is.
Moving that would do little.
Oh, that's a move. Which one's pick up? That one? Because I think we're gonna want this newspaper. Oh.
Dated June 18th,
June 18th.
1993. The front page has an article about the voodoo murders. The article says.
Okay, so I'm sure that's totally unrelated to what we're doing here.
Of the underworld. The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scene are fake, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
It's like move to the next room. Which one was pick up again? It was this one, because I think we're going to want this magnifying glass. Maybe these tweezers.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
No problem.
Oh. We're not bringing it back. We're probably even going to lose them at some point.
You're beginning to look a little scruffy.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
And we're taking the ashtray.
Doesn't need the ashtray. Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints.
So what? So we read about the voodoo murders. Okay, that's how we get to those. Three, some sort of score. I have some sort of score. I don't know what's going on. I got 1 point for everyone. So you know what? There's one thing to do. Let's see what the gear does on the coffee. Okay. Go take some coffee.
He's already floating thing.
Wow, it's going to be easier to just go that way.
The door leads to Bourbon Street. The curtain doesn't provide much privacy, but Gabriel's rarely in his bedroom during shop hours anyway. St. George's Books could use some serious renovation, but Gabriel likes to think that the place has character. St. George's.
Okay. So I guess we should talk to this lady. This lady will probably lead us.
What's up?
Look, we got a whole conversations. Look how pretty this character is. She's not too bad herself.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know there's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can really be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
Because I am the wrong hands.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the paper, same as you.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it.
She's a transplant.
It's more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
Yeah, right, Knight.
I mean it.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, how come we haven't gone out yet?
We haven't gone out yet.
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books, and it's a nice way to pay the bills while explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
Ouch. Apparently I'm not paying this lady.
What
What do
did
you
you do
do
after
after
work?
work?
Well, I either go to my oil painting class or I play cheat. You know that.
You know,
I totally do
you're
that.
good with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
Mere
I like the
mortals.
harshness will allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me. Just tell me anything.
I just
Let's
have a
click through
master's in
this.
history and classics. My folks wanted me to
Uh
graduate
huh.
right away from my PhD.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like
Alright.
Yes.
suit yourself.
Do you have
Okay.
messages from
Dana called, and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Carson?
Okie dokie. There's more when you want 'em.
Do you have more messages?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What does she say? Did she sound good?
Obviously, we care about our
She said
grandma.
that
He's
Danny had
Gabriel
brought
Knight's a good guy.
sunshine about you.
Grace.
Don't worry. I didn't go into detail about your cardinal
Poor.
sins.
It's weird hearing Leah
She can
Remini
vouch for
and
you.
Tim Curry.
She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
But she said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Hmm. Okay.
Alright. Just hear that? Did you hear that jingle?
Do you have more?
Here's a strange one. You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter? He said he was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent, maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany. Like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for picking American authors.
Yeah. How long is this going?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't
That's
he?
who we want to hear. We want to hear Mark Hamill.
What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey. Oh, that's Humprey.
Fascinating.
And that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Okay.
Gabriel, those photos wouldn't have anything to do with the voodoo murders, would they?
That's good to know.
Why would you
I
say such a
knew if
thing?
we talked
Because
to this lady, we'd get a clue.
you're getting privileged information, aren't you? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new voodoo book?
This is
He
gonna
has
be.
a certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, no, you'll never put him in your book. Your main character is a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big.
That's enough. Anyway, that's all the messages.
Oh my god, the way this guy talks is unfucking believable. Wait, that's it?
I've given
Okay. I just want to hear her say that again.
I've given everything to you.
There we go, that was nice.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Okay,
Okay.
so that's it. So, we've learned we gotta stop by Grandma for our father's things. So there's two things, she's given us two objectives now. One is go to the photos, the front desk at the police station, and the other to our grandma's.
There's no one in that part.
Oh, I just want to see. I just want to know what that
No
is.
medical.
Okay, so let's get our coat.
It's a bit warm in here.
Leave my coat
Gabriel can.
Oh wait, no. We're gonna go. We gotta go back in. We didn't try. We gotta go back in. We did not try to.
I'm going out.
have fun.
Oh, well, isn't that interesting? Wow, there's a whole map overlay. Okay, so that's Grandma's house. Where did I come from? That's the museum. That's the bookstore. We need to go back in there. I know it's dumb.
It's humid out there.
Oh, Joe.
I wanted to go see if I can go back into my room because there might be something important that we need in here before we leave. Dear God, this is how Gabriel Knight lives. He's such an asshole.
A little cold bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it. Bills from last Christmas gather dust on the door. The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Should I
So,
feel guilty? Nah.
The desk phone is cheap, but
okay, we have a
several
phone.
dozen books.
Yeah.
The dresser holds a meager supply. It's
Sweet.
jeans, jeans, jeans. Gabriel's bedroom. Gabriel's bedroom is.
So let's try working. Let's try writing.
Writer's block.
Nobody saw that coming, right? Nobody. All right, let's see what happens if we work the phone. I don't know any numbers. Okay. So it's, oh, hey, look, there's a bathroom. Oh, hey, look, do we have drugs?
The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions.
Lots of hair gel, huh? Hey, let's grab whatever we can.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
He really said that. I don't know. This thing looks like something I can take.
Gabriel might as well leave that here.
No.
All my clothes look the same, so
Gabriel, Gabriel.
All right, all right. Let's take the mask though.
putting on a...
Gabriel Knight doesn't know what's good for him, and he's not going to put on it. All right, now we're going to go out. So we were given two objectives.
Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
The police station and Grandma's nice house. The way it's being presented, because we have, wow, okay, so we got Napoleon's house, St. Louis Cathedral, the Voodoo History Museum, which did call the Voodoo History Museum and the Dixieland drugstore. Those were the voodoo places. We probably don't want to go to any of the voodoo places yet. The way this game is presenting it to me and having this separate and this in here, it probably wants us to go to the police station first and then to the Grandma Knight's house. But we say, fuck that. We're going to Grandma Knight's house on our motorcycle. God, he's so cool and such a douchebag at the same time. Like, literally.
I'm so glad you stopped by.
I hope this guy doesn't hit on his grandma.
Not at all. Give us a kiss. Now come and sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Now we're going to this cool.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
Jesus. Jesus. Jesus, Gabriel Knight.
Tell me about
Voodoo.
Voodoo? What an odd
You
question.
do.
Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird stuff. You get
Uh-huh.
that from your father and granddad. I don't know anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear about it too
Getting
much.
spooky.
Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
what do you know about the voodoo murders?
Voodoo murders.
Nothing. And I don't want to. I sometimes
We have to ask her about all these things.
New Orleans.
New Orleans is very southern. Of course, though, not as much as it used to be when I was a girl.
Uh-huh.
It's gotten much more influenced by the East Coast and that California side. Still, it hasn't changed as much as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
I like these only mouse games because then I can sit back and I can relax.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
Oh, come on, Gran.
Come on, Gran.
Dear, what do you want to hear?
Alright, we're gonna click through this crap. What do we do all day? Garden, long walks, yeah, keep yapping. You're not old.
Don't be fool.
Tell me about before you.
Well, you know I was born Rebecca Wright. My daddy owned a laundry
Uh-huh.
outside. It was a good childhood.
Tell me how.
I met Harrison at a
Okay,
church.
it must want me to know this stuff.
Traveling preacher back then. A big fella named Reverend Jim. I even remember
Like, that seems important.
to me to find your way. Your granddad was sitting right behind me and my
Jim,
girlfriend Ida.
come to
One
me
morning,
to
old Reverend Jim was
find the
flinging
way.
his hair around with his crying
Okay.
voice on, and the base of it, one of those small add-on do's for man, went flying off. I
Uh-huh.
swear, Harrison and I were the only ones that noticed. We both started laughing to beat the band. Everyone was
Laughing to
screaming, but
beat the
nobody
band.
laughed. It was then I
Alright, how you feeling?
still.
Just tell.
I had your father when I was 22. The doctors told me I couldn't.
Okay.
Alright.
Tell me.
Who would you like to hear about?
Oh man. There's so much. Alright, tell me about
Tell me
heaven.
something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He
Oh,
worked
oh,
his way through school.
you can't really hear the audio of me or the audio of the game, Young Guns. If it's the audio of the game, let me know. I can turn that up real fast. There we go. Let me know if that's a little better.
Tell me about my father.
Your father
We
was
got big
one of
follows
the
up in the house.
how we adored him. Philip suffered from terror.
That better, Young Guns? You need more? I realize we're in a quiet bit with not a lot of stuff and just this talking. Oh, that's not the button I was looking for. All right. Oh, I missed everything you
Tell me
said
about
about
my.
the.
When Philip met your mother, it was love at
Uh-huh.
first sight. You have your father's way with women, Gabriel, and your granddad's.
That was a penis joke.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met
A
her.
very
She
wide
came from a
vagina.
very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans.
No, not
She
gonna
was
say that.
beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked defying her family.
Uh-huh.
Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery number 1
Mm-hmm.
and visit the family tomb? It would be a sweet gesture.
Maybe I will.
Let's write that down. Cemetery 1, family tomb. All right,
Have
and
you
tell her she's.
raped any of your?
No, dear, but you let me know.
Tell me.
Your mother's family refused to give her.
Uh-huh.
The remainder of your mother's trust fund became yours when she died.
Tell me.
I wanted to just lay down and die. The
Uh-huh.
police say your father swerved.
Tell me.
Yeah, this is
Your
all getting really
granddad
weird.
supported me and your father with bookkeeping. I'll tell you what, though. Maybe that was why he had the worst luck with jobs. The nights he'd come home.
Yeah, there's something creepy. Grandma.
How you been, Gran?
Just fine, dear. I'm
Oh,
sorry I bothered you at work, but I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime. Nice weather.
Oh, Gabriel, please. It's been just awful. Muggiest summer of my life.
Nice weather.
Oh,
okay. Well, then we should go.
There is nothing. Gabriel.
Gabriel can't move the
I'm
stairs.
going to go up to the attic, Gran.
be careful of
Look at how
dust.
beautiful. Cool. Yeah, no, I had to mix weird because this is a different kind of game where a lot more talking, stuff like that. Look at all this. Look at all this. Look at how well done this scene is. Like, this is someone's attic. You got Christmas stuff.
Gabriel has seen these ornaments.
We got crap, random
It's
crap.
an old dust.
We got old dusty
That must
bicycle.
have been the year Granddaddy caught Santa on the roof.
It's a lady's hat from the 1920s.
From Grand's Virginia Woolf period.
That box of knickknacks has been up.
I think it wants us to look at the
The
trunk.
old trunk looked like it's gone to hell and back.
I'm loving this woman's voice. Yeah, I know. It's not a stream until Big Follows is up in the place. Is
The
this
lid is blocked by the clock.
the lid is blocked by the clock. Get out of here, clock.
The trunk contains some old clothes, including a pair of leather shorts,
Aren't those called lederhosen?
serious hiking boots, more of Harrison Knight German book,
Just what I need.
and a
German.
bundle of letters.
German.
Love letters between Harrison and Rebecca.
You want me to have something in here?
I don't think there's anything in that trunk that would interest anybody, but
Gabriel doesn't want.
There's something here the game wants me to have.
there's nothing I want in there. I think I'll leave.
The trunk contains lederhosen. The trunk.
It look. Anybody? Guess not. Anybody here? Guess. I
No,
don't
there's something here. I mean, we got some information. We learned about the cemetery, but I can't help but think that there's something up here the game wants me to have.
It's an old metal tub. An elaborate mechanical clock. It doesn't seem to.
The clock's not running. Let's try winding the clock.
The ring of symbols does not appear to have any. The hand. Nothing happens. Gabriel can't. Nothing happens. The hands do not appear to have any mechanical.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Wow, young guns. Calm the fuck down. I think something happened to you, young guns. Oh, and this turns two. Son of a bitch. Okay. You behave,
Why
young
move
guns.
that part?
Why move that? This doesn't do anything.
Nothing. Why
This moves,
the face of the clock?
and the hands move. God. No, just don't be stupid. You're a good kid.
There's no talking to. Gabriel can. Gabriel does. The hand.
Why can't now I want to know why I can't take the
Gabriel doesn't.
clock. There's something in the clock it wants me to have. No, it's just gonna go through the box of junk again.
I think I'll take Daddy's sketchbook with me.
Oh.
Gabriel looks fondly. Gabriel.
Wow, that's a sketchbook.
Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. Images, the image, the image, the
Here, well, that doesn't help with
those two that I those two objects. There's no, Gabriel can see that.
Because it's a voodoo story, Young Guns, and you know, voodoo stories often need a Jamaican thingamajigger. I'm actually
I
really
think I'll
digging her
leave that.
voice.
I think I.
Don't
I
need any
think
of
I'll.
that. Don't need any
I
of that
think I.
crap.
I think I.
Yep. So there's something about this clock. Like, there's something about this
The
clock.
ring.
I don't I don't know yet. There's symbols, but like it's not like they look right one way or another. So I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to leave and come back. We probably should have. I probably should have. Grandma, you want to take a look at this book? What's wrong with Grandpa? Grandpa's got some issues.
That's it. Take a load off, hon.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
I believe that was your father's, Gabriel. You keep it.
We don't have anything else. Unless there's a clue in this room we're missing. But
That clock has been in the right family. Mostly pictures of Gabriel, his dad, and
okay, so I think we've
Well, Gran,
exhausted
I got.
everything we can here. We're
All
gonna have
right.
obviously we have to come back and open up that clock. All right, clock at Granny's. That gets a big old that gets its own bubble because we don't want to forget that. Yeah, when I read the book Young Guns, it just showed me pictures. Oh look, there's the cemetery. So do we go to the cemetery now and continue down this path, or do we go get the pictures? And I think the pictures will lead into these two locations. So I think I'm gonna go with going to the cemetery now, continuing down the family path first, rather than getting started on the voodoo murders. Because once we start investigating murders, there's a chance we could die. It was that or going and look at there's fucking weird shit on the wall. There's gonna be that's not Dr. John yet. We haven't found Dr. John yet. Oh, God, I'm just gonna go up here. Obviously, we talked to the guy first. Oh,
Hello
the
there.
pics
Got a
in the
sec?
journal were
You got something to say, son? You
um
must enjoy the company of dead
weird
folks.
demonic looking
Unlike
things.
the living, they ain't never given me no reason to dislike 'em none.
You must enjoy.
Unlike the
Okay, so now let's switch to interrogation mode.
Mind if I pick your.
go ahead.
What can
What
you
do
tell me?
you know
They
about
say it
murder?
was part of an old religion from Africa.
What do you know?
Ain't it just awful them finding no? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on.
Uh-huh.
What can you tell me?
Seem like everybody wanna visit New Orleans at least once in their lives.
Tell me about.
My name is Toussaint Gervais.
What exactly?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, cause, but a big part of my people come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so.
Wow.
Tell me something.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them them dead would go floating right down into the water.
Okay, so he has nothing. Let's use the magnifying glass because it's ready to go.
Using that on the tomb.
Yeah, all right, let's try looking. What is
The
this?
marks are reddish in color and reminds Gabriel of crosses. They look like they've been here a few days at least. The marks.
Okay. I have no idea what all this is going on. What's that?
Near the Laveau tomb is a piece of red brick. Vases seem food, trinkets, and food.
Okay, I'm gonna try to take this brick. Oh, okay. Mr. Working Man gonna go somewhere else for a minute. He's still taking that brick.
The
So,
marble and granite.
which one's our
The
tomb?
tomb. New Orleans is famous for it. The name Ross.
I mean, we know which tomb it's
This
gonna
is
be.
the tomb of Marie Laveau, Voodoo Queen of New Orleans. Odd-looking marks adorn the
Of course they do.
This old tomb.
There's probably no one left in the family.
It's an imposing.
Whoa.
New Orleans is famous for
Oh,
its
I
above-ground
think.
tombs. The high water table. Gabriel doesn't.
Oh, well, if you Googled it, that's cheating. Let's see, does this go? Okay. Look, and now he's in this. Now he's in this room with us. This was our tomb, right? That was the name. I was born Rebecca Wright.
Family tombs. Several of Gabriel and Grant's family members are laid to rest here.
Well, can we just go in?
The tomb. There's nothing.
There's. Yeah, get out of here, buddy.
The mark. Gabriel has no. Gabriel has.
So there's nothing here. There's nothing here. You would, Young Guns, just so you could look good. But it's okay. If you have a legit idea, and that I'm willing to listen to. Oh, wait, I got. Oh. Oh, that's neat. I apparently have been keeping track
No, you get.
of what everybody's been saying to me. That's interesting. Okay. But I have no clue what's going on here. What am I? All right, well then I guess this will all become apparent at some point where, like, what is this? But we got a brick. Like, I feel like, oh, I wonder.
This is the first.
No. I want to try something.
Those two.
So these are the pictures, Young Guns, in case you were curious. Like, unfortunately, offers no insight in.
Images haunt. The images.
There's no insight into any of that.
Those two,
No.
those, those two.
There it is. Maybe I can copy these down. Throw the brick at the dude. That would not be nice at all.
These strange marks.
Huh? Huh? So now, if I, let's see. No, not that. Jiminy Christmas.
Gabriel
Open the damn book.
images.
Oh, I can't, oh.
Those two are. It's Gabriel's sketch of the.
And that guy goes back, and forth. Like, and that leads me to believe.
Food, trinkets.
So the back and forth nature of that individual there makes me believe that he would. There's something I'm going to come back here and do that I need to time with his movements. Something where like, oh, he can't see me. I don't know, pee on something. That's like the last thing you'd want to do at a. I am sorry, chat. I am going to request a brief intermission of a few seconds here, and then we're going to go to the police station. But our 2-drink minimum has turned into a 3-drink bonanza. Actual bonanza. A plethora of drinks. So I have to come in here real quick. You get to hear me the whole time. And grab another one. Oh, man, I hope it's one of the strawberry ones. Ooh, it is. Okay, go meet. So, now we're going to go to this police station. And that will hopefully see us where to go. If the police station is a dead end, because we're going to get some pictures, then we'll go check out the Dixieland, what's there another? I mean, a bunch of stuff to look at here. Ooh, you'll notice, chat, I have not been saving this game.
That means more to me than you could know. Hey, it's a beignet guy.
What's
Great,
it been?
I'm starved.
This is written in. This is part of the game. You gotta go get. I don't even know what a beignet is. I want to know. Like they're all deliberately keeping me waiting while these guys go get beignets.
Stay put, you. Hey, grab me 3, would ya?
Sure.
If someone could tell me what a beignet is, that I would be grateful for. I want one. It sounds like something I would enjoy eating. Is it a donut joke? Am I looking at a donut joke? A donut cop joke that's just over my head?
Thanks.
Kinda quiet in here today.
Yeah, summer's like that.
How clever.
It's a gift.
So, what's new?
Well, we're now allowed to shoot chat.
That sounds...
I like.
So,
Okay.
Look.
He said he had gifts. Where's my goddamn...
got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Me? Nothing.
Look at this.
I'm a
This
Catholic
is
boy.
gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, let's not look at that. I'll just cover that with look at the rest of it. Look at that poor guy.
What do you know about the voodoo?
He looks like he is 2 days.
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
What can you tell me?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras.
it weren't for that
myself?
1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
You can't hear me anymore? Or am I just... Because everything looks good on my end. Do I sound closer now? And I've walked back to the thing. Maybe I need to... Oh, I don't know.
Tell me about you.
Who, me? I'm the desk sergeant Frick.
So I
That's
sound
right.
far.
You got a problem with that?
Not at all.
Man, I don't know how to fix sounding far. Maybe this'll do it. Alright, hold on. Okay, so I'm good now though. Because we're gonna know things about Detective Mosley.
He's out of the crime scene. Sorry.
Oh,
Where's the
crime scene.
Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential.
Oh god, this guy is such
I
a
was
dick.
supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right?
My name is Knight. Gabriel
Cool.
Knight.
Thank you, young guns.
Yeah. I got something for you, all right.
Wow, I don't. The way this guy talks.
Come on, you can.
I know the paper's got everybody stirred up.
So this is...
Hey, I didn't say that. You'll read all about...
Please.
Look, buddy, you keep it up.
Alright, I believe that. I
Here's
believe
that
it.
envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Gabriel
Thanks.
Knight. I love that name. Alright, so obviously we need to look at. It means
The
opening.
envelope has Gabriel's name written on it, misspelled. The envelope.
Okay. Open the damn envelope.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs.
2 photographs. What the hell's a photograph? 1. Well, that's lovely. We have whatever the hell that is. That guy,
One
that
of
poor guy
the
is.
photos from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot. A graphic close-up of a victim.
And what's this other one? Like some sort of cop.
The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy.
Why would
The photo of Mosley reads, "The murder looking at
like that part right there, I'm worried is a old school copy protection. Remember how I had to have like the Grail Diary in Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade and the other book for Conquest of Camelot. Ooh, I can't believe I came up with both those names. Go me, right? I'm worried that the whatever I'm looking at here is like something I need to translate using something from an instruction manual. Because if that's the case, I'm fucked. Because I have not Googled the instruction manual. Okay, so I think we're dead here. This guy is such a dick. But we get to see the beignet guy, which I still have not learned what a beignet is. I'm assuming it's some sort of donut. I just know I want one. Alright, so we got the photographs. We learned there's a crime scene in one of these random places. but it hasn't really given us a location. So we have the drugstore, which is famous for being voodoo, right? Nothing new has been added out here. Yeah. Jackson Square, Overlook, Napoleon House. I don't know if Napoleon ever actually lived in New Orleans. I've actually never been to New Orleans and know nothing about it. That's home base. So what it comes down to is the Voodoo Museum or the drugstore. And young guns, nerd, you've been talking a lot. You've been a good kid tonight. I'm gonna let you pick drugstore or Voodoo Museum. What's gonna be our next step in the game? Unless anybody else who happens to be paying attention in chat wants to chime in and direct me here. I mean, it's 50-50. I don't know what's going to happen. It's either one of them. They could be boring. Obviously, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I expect day one. Oh, you. Are you even allowed to be on Twitch? Like, you're not violating the terms of service, are you? Don't be fooled by Nerd. He's actually a really good kid. But the drugstore, as requested by the chat.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So let's do some looking. What do we got
It's a
here?
mannequin wearing a crocodile mask.
Up until this very moment in my life, I've never realized how empty my life is because I do not have a mannequin wearing a crocodile mask.
The poster reads,
Power be
"Power
yours.
will be yours when you use Papa Legba's power drawing incense and Master Power oil." By
Love the way this
Sylvia.
woman talks. All right, so there's like none of this looks like unless I.
Root bags, curio boxes, and magic candles, sold as curios only. We cannot guarantee results.
We can guarantee results.
Mind if I ask what you want?
Oh, that was a dude.
Can you tell me what you know about
Look at that guy. I
This
want
is
that
a
vest,
novelty
or
shop,
not
monsieur.
this.
What do you know about Cabri Sancour? What did you say?
Nothing, nothing. Those killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
All right, we're gonna write that down. Cabri's Sands. I don't know if you can tell. I wear glasses. Things sometimes are hard to see.
What did you mean when you said Cabri Sancour?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
Tell me about your...
My name's Willie
Okay. Okay, so we got some magic phrase. Now we'll just do the regular
Hi
talking.
there. Is this your store?
This is a
14
Dixieland
young
drugstore,
guns.
and I own it, me.
Really?
Name's Walker, Willie Walker.
I just thought you were
So this is
older.
a voodoo store, huh?
Voodoo? No, man, this is a curio shop. The things you see here are from local folklore. None of it's real, I tell you for sure.
What about these magic oils and powders you're selling? Aren't they a part of voodoo?
Read the label, man. We make no claims. Sold as curio only.
Uh-huh. You know, actually, I thought you were older, young guns. I thought you were older.
The sign says,
Oh.
Special Saint Jean Eve, Lagnappe, free bottle of lover come back to me oil or master gambling oil with every purchase over $50.
Lagniappe. My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans knows what that means.
I don't know. I thought you were like 15 to be serious. Cause haven't we been playing games with you for like 2 years? I mean, you've been coming around a while. It feels like.
The sign.
Lagniappe.
I don't mean that in a bad way. Except for when you beat me in fork knife, and I do mean it. You can go fuck yourself. Okay, so we learned things here in the store. We don't need to buy anything in the store yet. So I guess the only thing then is to go to the museum, because that's the only other clue we've gotten is to go to this museum. After we visited Grandma, we didn't figure out we figured.
Hi. Look around all you want.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, so we got...
Back wall displays various voodoo items,
such as...
a feathered African mask.
That was not labeled to the camera. That was... Jesus Christ. That's just crazy, kid. You good kid. Alright. Oh, look, there's a snake up here.
A large, very formidable looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage.
Meanwhile, Gabriel Knight's just grooving out to this guy over here.
A drummer has settled outside the museum.
I know.
A striking portrait of a turbaned woman is on the back. Something about the shape of that knife gives Gabriel the creeps.
Oh, good. It's good to know.
A poster at...
Alright, so let's start with the regular talking this time, because we've been starting with the, yeah. This whole scene, like, I mean, just the scenes in general, every one of them has been absolutely beautiful.
I don't normally work here.
So, how's the...
I don't...
Okay, well...
Could I ask you if you...
I wouldn't be... You should talk to Dr. John, the owner. He'll be back tomorrow.
I see.
Dr. John's the one I want to talk to. Dr. John is Michael Dorn. That's Worf. Can we talk to this guy?
Gabriel can't do a thing with the drum.
Okay, so we have no clue as to where we're supposed to go. We've got this weird language.
Those two objects. The magnifying glass.
So then we will. Okay, so what we can try, because this is proving to be useless. I don't know what I'm supposed to... There's something we're supposed to learn here. Or...
The historical voodoo. An official voodoo.
Funny, I say the same.
I am loving Gabriel Knight's fucking character. What I am not loving is that I have no clue what I'm supposed to do now. And I don't even know if I'm... Oh, there we go. I was saying, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get myself...
now, thanks.
So long.
Okay, so we got some crime photo. We got one crime photo. Can I look at my... I can't look at my inventory here. So then let's just go to home base. Because maybe this is where... I also might have missed something.
Here I am.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Good old Leah Remini. This is truly a star-studded cast. I never went through this talks.
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say?
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Did I ever tell you?
Be still.
Okay, so let's see if maybe
Got-
now. Okay, cool. We do have some new things to say.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? Never heard of it. It must.
Well, Saint, that doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. All right, maybe she can tell me about this.
Caprice encore means.
Yeah, if only I could find somebody who spoke French in New Orleans.
Could you do?
Sure.
Look up
Okay.
Caprice Saint Corey. Okay, so let's re-examine our clues. I mean, the game really hasn't given us an objective yet. There's nothing we're working to. We have a photograph of a dead guy.
One of the four. Gabriel can.
Okay. So the only thing I can really think to do here, and there was nothing. Yeah, let's give that to her.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
I can use items on people. Grandma might speak the French. Oh, very good. Thank you. Which might be why I was supposed to fall down that line of, cause
See you later.
the way, yeah, I was probably not supposed to go to the outside of New Orleans until I'd done everything in there. But Grandma might speak French, but it doesn't offer any clues to the clock upstairs. But
My precious boy.
yeah, she's been around. Name's Wright. Wright's not really a
Stay away
French
from me.
name,
Make yourself
but it's worth a shot. Thank you. We're gonna try that. You gotta hug Grandma. You always have to hug a grandma. Okay.
Are you?
Okay, she's good. Grandma's good.
Can we talk?
Of course.
Oh, she might be able to tell us
What
about
can you
St. John's
tell me
Eve as
about
well.
St. John's Eve.
St. John's Eve. I remember when I was a
Uh-huh.
girl, we always had a St. John's Eve Mass. The Mass was said at midnight, and we held candles. One time on the way home, we were waylaid by a large group of drunken revelers. They didn't hurt us, but I was.
Ooh.
My father was furious. We never went to St. John's Eve Mass after that.
Do you have any idea what Caprice encore means?
Something without something, I think. My French is so rusty. Well, my mind.
Oh, yeah. Caprice Saint
Okay,
Corps.
thanks.
Something, well, their names don't have to be French to be able to. That's true. You're correct, Young Guns. Yeah, Caprice Saint Corps would be something without something. Man, I don't really speak French. But yeah, that's. I feel like. Okay, so that didn't help. I mean, it helped, but that wasn't it.
Well,
That wasn't the
then,
answer.
I better get going.
Oh,
All right.
helicopter overhead. But what we can do. I'm sorry. No, but what we can do is now that I don't know why I didn't think of this before. So we know nobody's at the museum, but we can try showing the yeah. Let's try this.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Like this guy's thrilled to see me again today. Let's see if he knows anything about that.
Do you know anything about these crosses? I think there's some kind of code.
Looks like a lot of hen tracks to me, man.
I know it. I just know it. I'm sorry. I try not to do this. I try not to use the phone. I'm just hoping I don't need some sort of... hoping this isn't some sort of like code that I have to
It's
break.
Gabriel Sca-
See, so what could the next step be? We wrote down these. We have 4 steps. We got those. I guess the only thing we can start doing now is going to random places and hoping something happens. And that's really a horrible way to stumble through life. Um, like, why did Granny want us to go to the tomb? But let's start with Napoleon House. Okay.
Checkmate! Again. Son of a bitch.
What's up?
Buddy, I think the place...
All right, let's go talk to... Because Gabriel Knight, he's a woman. I'm going to go talk to this woman right here.
Hello there. And she was listening. Hello there. And she was... Hi.
Could you...
What about these guys? These guys seem promising.
Nothing like a good...
Yeah, well, this isn't a good game.
Oh, well. Hi, how's it
Look,
going?
and there's that drummer, so we obviously know we're near the... There's that drummer again.
Business?
Some.
Could I ask you... Sure. What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? I don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once. Some people do believe, though.
What do you know?
It's all over the papers.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Greatest city in the world.
What's the significance?
All I know is it's...
Does the phrase...
Clicking through this because we're getting into this.
You know what?
I don't think it's a drink.
Oh.
Tell me about...
A good bartender listens.
What can you...
This crowd, the ones you see, are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. In other words...
What?
See those old guys at the chess table? Sam? The one with the... It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. By the way, Sam, the chess player, he's into that voodoo stuff.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Street musician.
Street.
I like music as much as the next guy, but like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon. I like drums, but it sounds like the same thing over and over.
Sounds like... So what is Sam...
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this
Uh-huh.
he was in love with.
This
He
is getting
went to a
interesting.
voodooing and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day, he went up and talked to the girl. And, sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife. Poor guy.
All right. Well, let's...
I hate him.
But, hey, he's right, you know, so let me...
Sorry to bother you, but could I...
I'm not that chatty. No, you best. Besides, I'm busy sucking. You're a...
Okay, so neither one of these are gonna...
Yeah, shut up.
Neither one of these guys are gonna talk to me.
Oh,
Let's go talk to this guy. Maybe this guy.
fine.
Gabriel cannot...
You know, Sam, you're just about the... Shut.
Does this mean...
Not really.
We're making progress. This is how progress is made in these games. I feel like I'm 13 again, stumbling my way through these games because this is pretty much how I would play these games. I have no fucking clue what the fuck I'm doing. Surprised I didn't get to say that back then. Okay.
Chancellor of St. Louis, Gabriel Gabriel.
Let's see what happens if we go this way. That doesn't look like anything. I found some sort of Oompa bar.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
Anybody has any clue what's going on at this point?
Interrogating a mind with
Damn it. I was really hoping it was going to let me interrogate a mime.
Gabriel can't read lips. The other park visitors are enjoying their...
Why, you nasty...
Well, I want to go...
Hey, stop!
Well, you can follow me all you want, mime.
Cajun.
Stop following me. Stop.
So
Well, I know.
Hey, and there's that jerky guy again. It's just another band. And this big jerky guy. Let's talk to the cop. Oh, maybe the cop can tell us where the crime scene is. Maybe we can get him to slip up.
Good day, officer.
Yeah.
Coroner requests assistance at Melrose.
Could I ask you if
No.
I should have known?
I don't know if you've all noticed, but all the bands have been playing When the Saints Go Marching In.
Coroner requests assistance at Melrose.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help. Oh, you might have something to say, creepy drummer guy.
The drummer is...
Of course he is.
Gabriel doesn't want...
Not getting any closer to solving this game. Hell, I don't even know if I could find my way back to the... I don't know if I could find my way back to the church. There we go. So let me get... Hmm. There's something we are missing somewhere. This is going to be... Watch. This is going to be this place again. Yep. Saw that one coming. We went to the Napoleon House. Let's go to the Overlook. I mean, let's see if we can use this thing. Is the mom still being creepy? There's that lady. Each one's going to point at a different quadrant. Watch. There's that cop being lazy. Look, there's that lady again. Feeling creepy yet? We're following this lady from like unintentionally. I hope this doesn't end poorly for the lady, like her getting killed by the mime or something. Look, there she is again. Oh, not creepy, but everybody's playing. God, we're gonna go over here and it's gonna be that same lady again. I'm gonna feel like such a perv. Where is she? No, oh, there she is. There she is. Well, let's see how she reacts to the mime. God, I hope she doesn't kill the mime. Yeah, well, I was trying not to say it. But yeah, you're right. For a bunch of pixels. So that didn't help. That didn't help. That didn't help. Okay, so let's go back to home base and regroup.
Lucy,
Really? I forgot.
Lucy, like, wow, way to make a dated reference, bro.
So, what's new, brother?
I almost missed my
The
mouth.
use of mathematics for one thing.
What?
Yeah, okay, so none of that's changed. This, I have to figure out how to read this.
It's Gabriel.
That's the code. No. No, no, no. We've got a picture.
The photo.
We've got a picture of your buddy.
The photo.
We got a picture.
Those two objects. Gabriel.
And when we spoke with her,
Got a minute? Could you?
Sure.
she won't look into nothing for me.
Okay.
Do you have?
Nope.
She's got no messages for herself. So then, I mean, go back to the paper thing? Okay. Oh, hey, let's just show it to her. Let's see what happens when we show it to her. Or do we show it to her already?
No.
No, that's right. She said, no, sorry. Okay, so back to the paper thing. No. Nope. That one. So, like, this obviously says something. What it says, I don't know. I mean, let's see. The words we know, voodoo. None of these would correspond with voodoo because it would be like, see how these two symbols are the same. But I don't know. Like, so, like, these two symbols are the same. Like, if we had, like, one word to go off of, we could figure out the rest. Caprice. That one's gonna bug me. The Dixieland, the German. I think the German was a red flag, or it's a photo from Dad's grandma's cemetery number 1. Yeah, if you got something here, nerd, I want to hear it. We're gonna get through this. Like there's nothing. There's no start.
Looking at the
There's no start to it. Like a phrase or something to like. I can't tell if there's something. But what we do have is like things to show people. Like what we've been thinking about this all wrong. Like we're not thinking about is we could show this to people. What if we show this to people? Not this people. This to people. No. Which one is it? This one. Like I'm gonna feel bad about this, but we're gonna show.
Hey, you want to see something really cool?
That's disgusting. That's really horrible.
I know. Great, isn't it?
God, somebody ought to lock you up.
See, we weren't thinking about that. We weren't thinking about that. Now we're gonna let's show her the other photo.
Hey, kids.
Bruno, how nice.
Who the hell is Bruno?
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you going to sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't like this guy's attitude. I don't like his douchey ponytail. And I'm not going to sell him this painting. So he can drop dead.
Drop dead today?
Well, really?
Is that really the only Bruno you know?
Saint George book. Saint George. That the books on that shelf holds used copies of the. They just leap. The books on the table have been under the window are under the shop that they just leap out the door.
All right, cool. Honestly, I was hoping you were going to say at least one more Bruno, because I don't know a second Bruno myself. So I'm going to give you that one. We're just going to move forward and pretend none of us either said that.
Saint George, that shelf, they just leap.
Just give me books.
Gabriel can. The history.
Wait. Why is he walking to get that one?
Gabriel selects a volume of German poetry.
Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling the guy was one sick puppy.
Yeah, no, you're good. I don't think there is a second Bruno anywhere out there. Okay, so I just picked up some random piece of weird German poetry. Okay, so the next step must be
I'll be back later.
See ya.
to go get a fourth drink. I I don't know why, but we're moving to a fourth drink tonight. It's one of those nights. I mean, there's a bunch of you here. You're all good, beautiful people, and we're moving to a fourth drink. And it's gonna be one of the crappy lemonade ones. I think those are the only ones I have left. Oh no, there's a mango one. We're good. Sorry to the good people at Truly's. Truly's gum! Oh, no, that's a joke none of you are going to get. I think it was Truly's gum anyway. So we didn't. So who can we show pictures to? We know at the Voodoo Mystery Museum, the Voodoo Mystery Museum, the historical Voodoo Museum. There's nobody. But this guy.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Let's show him the picture of the cop. This mean anything to you?
Does this mean anything to you?
I was hoping he'd say that. Okay, fine. That didn't work. Let's try this now. Let's try. All right, now that we've.
Photo wouldn't have.
Look at the voodoo paraphernalia around the body in the photograph. Are you sure you can't tell me anything about it?
No, I don't know anything about it. Nothing.
I feel you're full of shit, pal.
Can I ask, what did you...
I didn't say.
You did.
You heard wrong.
What's the significance?
It's the biggest night of the year.
What goes on
You're not helping, pal.
Yeah,
What do you...
Monsieur. These are.
Tell me about... How did you...
Why should I discuss?
What? You... What did... I did...
You heard.
Oh, he's gonna bug me. Yeah, he sounds sus. Like he knows something. There's something else here. Look at. Did I show him this? Tell me what all this nonsense means.
Do you know anything about these...
Looks like a lot of him.
He is. He's sounding sus. He's sounding super sus. We haven't bumped into too many people. The cop car, the cop station. There was this guy. You know what any of this nonsense means, Morgan Freeman?
Could I have a minute of your time?
Yeah?
Does this mean...
Sure. I see them marks all.
All right, I'm sorry to do this to you, pal.
Does this mean...
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, son. Don't be showing that kind.
Sorry. Does this...
Nope.
Nope. He just said, nope. Beat it out of him. Why do you get so aggressive? Now he's going to walk away. It's not that guy. I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion it's not that guy.
The tomb is sick.
I thought that too. There's something I need to do when. Like, all right, so let's look at how it's actually laid out. You know what we're gonna do? Oh, this is gonna be horrible. I'm gonna feel really bad about this. I'm gonna feel so bad about this for about 2 seconds, and then it's gonna get funny. Do we soften Grandma up? I mean, what order do you show
How nice.
voodoo murder photos to your old grandma? What's the order there? Oh, Grandma, you're not gonna like this. So, does this mean anything to you, Grandma?
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
All right, okay. I actually don't want to. Yeah, we're leading up to it slow. Like,
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
and now, and now, this is what we're waiting for right here. We're about to show this murder photo to this, I don't know, 80-year-old.
Doesn't want to upset his grandmother with that photograph.
And the game does not let me do it. All right, we're just gonna go back upstairs while we're here.
Enjoy yourself, dear.
I really wanted to show that picture to that old lady. That would have been so horrific. Like,
The chair.
That it's an old
it's an old metal
grandma's
tub.
attic. Grandma,
Aren't those?
see, it's an old
My fur. It's Granddaddy. From
grandma.
Like,
That Gabriel's not. Gabriel's. 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 Gabriel's.
It looks.
like none of this stuff does. I mean, there's this thing, but I don't know what I could possibly have to set the clock to.
Nothing happens.
You could tell me how to figure out the clock. I don't want to really cheat. What's the clue that tells me how to figure out the clock? Okay, so all right, Grandma, I'm out. I'm out. Well, let's see. Oh, she didn't have anything new to say because we didn't learn anything new in here.
Can we? Tell me.
Right?
Tell me.
You're Philip.
Tell me.
When Philip met your mother, you have your...
Tell me.
I wanted to just lay down and die. The police say your father...
Tell me.
Your granddad wanted Philip to have a normal... He painted almost in a day.
Tell me.
Your granddad said maybe that was why he had the work.
Tell me.
Harrison was only 36 when he died.
36 when he died.
Tell me.
Your mother was Margaret.
Yeah, no, nothing.
I had your father when I was...
Oh.
Like we are so add 10 plus 2 for the long. How are you coming up? You know what? Screw it. I said backseating aloud. We're going upstairs. We're going upstairs.
I'm going up the attic
10
again.
plus 2.
Enjoy
That's
yourself, dear.
How did we learn this? But whatever. Okay. If it gets us moving forward, let's all right. 10 plus 2 for the long hand. 10 plus 2 for the long hand. All right, so let's see. Move. That's the long hand. Okay. Okay, so the way this is going, I don't need to know the long hand. I need to just shorthand. Whee! How many hours? Stuff at 3, at 4.
Nothing.
There's so many combinations to this thing. There has got to be a clue somewhere. It's here. I know this is
It's Gabriel.
whatever this is telling me exactly. It says set clock to yada yada. No, I cannot move the little one. I can only move no. I can only move the big one, but it moves the little one. If I rotate it around and around and around, you can see the little one goes with it. Almost like a real clock, which I actually believe that is how a real clock functions. I'm not entirely sure because I've never owned a real clock. We're going to set it for 420. Why? Because I'm a little stoned. And then this spins, and then this spins.
Nothing happens.
The question is, I'm 12 and 3. Come on, click. There we go. Come on. Don't be so floaty, mouse. Right? 12 and 3. And you can spell 12 with an and with an A. Better than that. And then what would the next bit be? I mean, this thing, there's this whole thing here, and none of it kind of looks, I mean, well, let's try that one.
Granddaddy, you old
How's that for good? We went entirely on this. We went entirely on that picture. That picture looks correct like that.
Why do that?
Why do that to the photo? Take the photo.
Gabriel doesn't. Gabriel.
Okay, we got things in our inventory now. What is all this? What is this? We've got.
The letter is addressed to Heinz Ritter.
Heinz Ritter.
Whoever
No,
that is.
I wrote that name down. Heinz Ritter. Heinz Ritter is the guy who wrote that book. He wrote that book back at the house.
The old photograph showed Gabriel's grandfather with 2 other men. That Gabriel.
Huh. Huh. Thank you. I appreciate that, Young Guns. Please limit me. Unless they get really stuck. So obviously the next bit we're going to want to do now is like, hey, Grandma.
Those 2.
No, hey, Grandma, what the fuck is with this?
The letter is what? The only thing that Gabriel can decide.
Okay, wait, hold on.
The
Letters are in German.
In German. It was sent from a place called
Schloss Ritter in Ritterberg, West Germany.
The
And that guy called on the phone from Germany.
Heinz and signed
Wilhelm Ritter.
The only thing.
Why did I click past that bit?
One of the reoccurring words
Let's write that down.
strewn throughout the letter is the word
Schottenjäger.
The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the house.
Grandma. Grandma. You seen this letter before, Grandma? Tell us what's up.
That's it. Take a load off, hon.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
No, dear.
All right, that's good. We wanted to break Grant on in after the last photo
Does this mean
fiasco.
anything to you, Gran?
That one in the middle is your grandfather.
That does not help, Grandma. Okay,
Well, Gran, I'd better get going.
so
All right, dear.
we got some things. We got some things. So Grandma's not the answer anymore. It's back to the French Quarter. What I think we need to do, because the only other thing we have to go on right now is we know our buddy Detective Mosley.
Think so? That's...
God, this guy is such an asshole.
Got a sec.
Does Caprice call me anything to me?
Say that I did.
How about Schattenjäger?
Can't say that I...
What can...
Bunch of crazies out there on St. John.
Really?
Your usual howl at the mooners, I guess.
Please.
Look, buddy, you keep it up.
About...
I told...
Tell me.
You see?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I write people's names in it.
Huh. Like, I think we need to figure out how to...
Gabriel can't.
Yeah, somehow...
Gabriel can't do anything.
Alright, well, let's go back there. Open this little gate here. Let's go talk to the hot officer.
No one goes back there until I say so, mister.
Sorry.
Gabriel cannot.
So so what I think we need to do is we need to figure out the crime scene. We need to find this crime scene, which is not on this map. We know this guy has given us nothing. This guy has said come back tomorrow. Home base has said nothing. The church is useless. Watching here is useless. The bar also seems useless. So that means the solution is either at Grandma's, which we've already got the clock open. So it can't be Grandma's. It must be in here, where we can enjoy the four different groovy versions of...
Homicide team attend.
Yeah, see? 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 So what can we do? What can we do? Hey, look, there's our girl.
Park visitors are.
Okay, we can't talk to anybody.
The band is too into.
Anyone seen Jill?
We can't screw with the band. What does anything here? The mime. The mime. The mime does something. Yeah, follow the lady. It's not creepy at all. It's not creepy at all to follow the lady. The hardest part about a 2-drink minute. I'm gonna get real with you people here for a minute. The hardest part about a 2-drink minimum, turning into a 4-drink minimum,
Well, I'd never. Leave me alone, you.
is that you have to go to the bathroom every now and then. So the mime follows you. The mime follows you. The cop is not going to tell me anything. The mime follows you. The cop's not going to tell you anything. What happens? Can I get the mime to go to the cop? No, don't follow her. Leave the. He's still following me. He's still following me. You mean give the cop a beignet? We know the cops like beignets.
Homicide team attend.
Hey, cut that out.
Ha ha ha.
Stop that.
Ha ha ha. This game's are easier drunk.
All right, mister. You want some of this?
Alright, so now let's use the bike.
Gabriel picks up the...
Ambulance 911, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times.
Ma'am, did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club?
South. Lakeside Drive north of Piedmont Pier, south of the country club.
Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning.
It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. Got it, Molly.
Thank God. Have a good one, 911.
Interesting.
Stupid mime. Hey, you
Stupid ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 seconds here, chat. I love you all. You're all beautiful. If I don't pee, I'm gonna not enjoy myself. I will be back in 2 seconds. This is brief intermission timeout.
Homicide team attend. Homicide team attend. Anyone seen Jill? Coroner requests assistance at the
Okay, I am sorry about that. We are all gonna be a lot more comfortable now. Okay, so back to the movie. So now we know where the crime scene is.
Anyone seen...
Look, see? And now we have a crime scene. So, whoa. Ah ha ha. What we have not been doing is saving the game. But this game's a little different. I mean, normally we'd be really big on save the game, save the game, save the game. But this game doesn't quite have the the spiking narrative trees that we've previously seen in games, especially games from Sierra.
Scene 2 was Gabriel parks a bit out of the way and walks over to avoid adding to the generate confusion.
He just strolls in. I think this is him. I think this is him, guys. Look, hey, the guy showed up. Everybody get the fuck out of here.
Hey, mostly. Huh? Knight, you wiener. I told you not to call me that. Feeling jumpy? Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me? Oh, I was just driving
That's
by.
Mark Hamill.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the book. But don't tell anyone I let you see this, huh? It's another one. As you can see, same MO and no frickin' clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
That's disgusting. Isn't this a rather, public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're frickin' ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't
You can hear
exactly
the
a
Mark
10
Hamill.
expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that?
What's going on? Oh, of course, Gabriel Knight and whoever that is.
Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We've got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about, Miss Getty.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
We're gonna write down the name Getty.
Love. Forget it. That's Malia Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon.
Malia.
Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
So I don't know if any of you beautiful people in the chat have
Let's
ever.
get the meat wagon moving then.
Do you want to leave an officer here, sir?
Nah, just leave the tape up for a few days.
Yes, sir. If you'll excuse us, sir, we'll take him away.
It's like Mark Hamill doing Cletus from Gunsmoke.
Take notes for the book if you want.
And
watch out for the muck in the water moccasins, though. I'll be back at the station. Stop by if you want to go over the case some more.
Thanks.
they cleared up fast. The whole crime scene was out within 10 minutes of this guy walking in. Obviously, this is the clue here.
To be a pattern too, but if there is a pattern, it's smear.
Can we copy it? Let's see.
Let me try to get this down.
Since this asshole doesn't have a fucking camera.
There seems, but if there, Gabriel can't.
Can I take
Gabriel
this? There's blood over here.
Out down the spot. Will these pristine banks ne'er be cleaned again?
That is a Shakespeare quote, I believe. I'm not the smartest dude in the world, but I'm fairly certain that's a Shakespeare quote. So now we have
the partial pattern.
Well, let's see it. Okay. It looks similar, like especially look down here. It looks similar to the crosses, like here and here and here. But it really offers no frogging clues. But we got a brick and we got some pomade. Like, does it seem like there's anything else? I'm just,
Patches of grass. Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see. But you wouldn't want to swim in it. Out.
Yeah, we get that again.
Lakeshore Drive.
Okay, so then if we've seen the crime scene, so maybe if we get lucky, looks like Cherry Oak. It's voodoo. It's voodoo, Lube. We're down here in Nolans. It's voodoo. The next step. What's the next step? I don't friggin' know. Can we get back to the crime scene? Like, are we sure we didn't miss nothing here? Let's use some tweezers on things.
The police have all using that on.
Yeah.
Gabriel. Gib. The police. It's extremely.
It's extremely big bloody sand.
The lines in the sand. It's very large. Gabriel is all.
There's something to find in here.
It's extreme. Gib. It's very large grass.
You're very large grass, lady.
It's very. Gabriel is all. It's very large grass. Gabriel is already. There's nothing. Gabriel. There are marks in the grass, as though some heavy wire object had been set. Gabriel is magnificent. The marks are something small.
I want that. Give me that.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me.
You're wondering, someone's tweeting me and telling me what to do. Well, not telling me, but giving me clues. So now we have all this nonsense.
Gabriel.
Okay, so that would have been where we were supposed to leave that. Which would have been our last interactions would have been maybe we can go to the police station. Would have been with Mark Hamill. You've missed Mark Hamill up to this point. Maybe now we can talk our way past this asshole.
Hey, think so?
Like maybe now we can talk our way past this asshole and get to Mark Hamill.
Do you know anything?
What does this look? Never mind, don't answer.
I'm here to...
He's in his office.
That was so much harder than I thought it would be. Not gonna lie. Oh no, wait. No. hit on the redhead.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes,
So,
the glamour. Yes.
could you...
Are you?
What?
Wow. I'm the police photographer, sir.
Oh.
Maybe we can... Come on, it's finally...
Officer Fricker, Detective Most...
Alright, well... What's going on in the
There's
printer?
a photocopy machine. There's nothing in the car. There's no reason to do...
Fine.
Hey, hey, hey.
So Lube, I'm glad you're joining you just in time. This gentleman here, Detective Mosley, is voiced by none other than Mark Hamill. And it's like Mark Hamill trying to do like a shitty Southern accent. And it gets even better. Like this guy over here, Gabriel Knight, the protagonist, is voiced by none other than Tim Curry.
So, how's it?
Lousy. I hate crime scenes. People are sick fucks. You know that, Knight?
I'm starting to get that impression.
See and hear that? It's like Mark Hamill doing like a shitty Southern accent.
Okay, lately you look like hell.
Me? You know, I can't sleep at night, what with thinking about the case and thinking about Annie.
I can relate.
Alright, that's 4 drinks. There's no more to drink.
Played any b-ball?
Does it look like it? I'm so out of shape, I'd probably have a corn just looking at a ball.
I'm out of it too. We should play sometime.
Man, I'd love to, Knight.
Alright, so let's show the cop this.
I found these strange symbols.
I'm sure any extra voodoo stuff you dig up will make an interesting...
Stick to the case in hand. So then let's ask him what this is.
From the lake.
Really?
Ugh.
Good for you.
Do you want to see my sketch?
No, we have...
How about my snake scale?
I picked up this...
Really? Wow, that's a great idea for the book. Me endangering my life investigating at a snake and...
Alright, come on, Mark Hamill. Tell me something.
You're the writer.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that 5 o'clock shadow.
I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It's intimidation tactics.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about the voodoo murders?
Be more specific.
Do you know anything about the...
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of...
Footprints? Aren't those as...
Can be. But we'd have to have a suspect in custody. Most of the footprints are smudged. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening.
How many murders?
7 murders have so
7
to the voodoo.
murders.
The first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The MO was the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the same.
What kind of evidence?
No fingerprints. A few bare footprints. Found
They all are. The characters are, like when it gets to these close-ups, the characters. Leopard fur.
Describe the crime scene.
Leopard fur.
Now there's the corpse itself, minus the heart. There are traces of wax from candles, also blood and feathers of chickens. Also,
wow.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing.
That's usually a good way to die.
Lovely. Any idea?
Don't even want... Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife.
Wavy-edged knife. Of course, there's gonna be no witnesses. Why would there be any goddamn witnesses?
No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Know anything about the victim?
The victims are all out of town.
Oh, nothing.
Sure.
So they're killing people with no connection.
You and me grew up together. It's a pretty nice place. The quarter's getting a bit too wild. Not quite what it was when you and me. Hell, I never...
Huh.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is I don't like them.
He did do a bunch of henchman characters.
That's coming up. We get some occasion. Used to have a lot of strange
It
things.
feels funny to just...
So
Fuck
I
Mark.
hear.
I'm gonna just skip past Mark Hamill's dialogue.
What?
That's the one I already
Do
clicked.
you have any idea?
Hell no. Is that French?
True enough.
Capri Saint-Clair. I wish I knew what that meant.
No. Ha! Is that anything like a Chuck Yeager?
Anything like a
I
Chuck
don't think
Yeager?
there's any relation.
I have never verified this fact, but I may have had relations with someone who was related to Chuck Yeager.
Tell me about yourself.
For the
I'm
book?
gonna leave it at that.
Sure, why not?
Okay, what do you want to know?
Just because we're in a public forum. Yeti, 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 yeti. This is, yeah, I would like to work on a push.
Are you kidding? You know I love being a...
Uh-huh. We'll just
What do you
read through
do?
these,
Well,
click through these,
you know, I
nothing,
don't
account for
I
chickens.
don't see why I can't be the... I already know the mayor, and my record is...
I'm sure it's...
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'm serious.
No, I'm a freaking Yeah, I
I
was
believe.
number 1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. You know, put your...
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just... Well, you know Annie left me.
Right.
Wow.
Just tell...
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? We used to piss off... You'd act like you were gonna toss her and erase her or something. And we used to do it at your grand's, too. Like with the remote when she wanted to watch her...
Yep.
Huh.
And it was a great way to pick up women in the library, huh?
All
Oh, no.
right. None of that's telling us anything.
What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
It's going. Can't seem to make any progress.
Uh-huh.
Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
How about getting me some...
Coffee?
Should that surprise...
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict.
So, I'm desperate.
It's your stomach.
That long?
All right.
Oh. Oh. I got him to... I'm getting him to leave his office.
Don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone. Touch all the things. Touch all the things.
Gabriel would prefer to touch it. Gabriel. La. Hans. La.
Oh.
Here, drink it.
Damn it. There was something I was supposed to grab while he was in there.
Thanks.
I don't know what it was.
Can I have... You?
Okay,
I got
so...
those photographs.
Really?
Astonishing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A cop, author.
You?
Why not?
Well, okay.
And here I am. I'm getting him to leave the damn office again. Take whatever I'm supposed to take.
Franks, come here a minute.
Hey.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please.
Sure, sweetheart.
I like her moxie.
Say, chintzy.
Was there anything else, Knight?
Welcome back, nerd.
How about one of me, an officer?
Gee, I don't... Just kidding, Franks.
Well...
Yeah, ha.
I can't do anything else.
Let's take a...
Ready?
Nope.
Alright.
Hold on a...
Good God.
Oh. Oh. So we're out here now. Without them.
It's an officer's. Gabriel wouldn't. There's nothing of. There's no reason. It looks. Gabriel.
No, there's something back here. There's something back here.
Gabriel wouldn't.
Gabriel would want to desk mess with somebody's desk.
It's a. There's a photocopy. Gabriel's scan. There's a temperature. It's in a locked cage.
No, there's something here.
Would you just get in here? Hurry up, would you?
Okay, ready.
Thanks, huh?
Yeah.
This.
I'll let you play.
There is. It's. That doesn't. That doesn't.
What did we learn? What did we learn? We learned nothing there. But I am after 11 o'clock. I don't know what my next step is going to be. So this is what I'm going to call the stream for the night. I'm glad all of you guys could join us. It's been a trip. I am lost. I have a bunch of notes. A belly full of Trulies. And more questions than I have answered. Where will this go? How do we get to the end of day one? I don't know. I know. I don't want it to end either, but I have to be a responsible human being and get ready for work tomorrow. But we're going to come back to this one. We're going to pick it up. Oh, ooh. Thank you. I'm glad you said something, Young Guns. Let's go here.
Oh,
Just so we don't screw up. Let's see. End day one stream. All right. So now we can pick it up exactly where we've left it here. Probably tomorrow at 9 o'clock, 9-ish. We'll see. But until then, I wish you all have a wonderful night. If you're new here and don't follow me already, please click that button. I could use the encouragement. I'm only 15 followers away. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm glad you were here. And have a good night.